Hello and welcome to Physics Fix, the show that will cover the entire range of physics, expose you to new theories and brush up your existing fundamentals in the subject to help you score high in your exams. The mantra of our show is simple: Funda right, to career bright. I am Siddhanta Pinto, and together we shall explore this world of physics. So, which aspect of physics are we studying today? Let's take a quick look at the highlights of today's show. Right, so let's get straight to it. Today's topic is electromagnetism, but before we start, let's introduce you to our magnetic professor, Sanjeev Sarma. Professor, welcome to Physics Fix. Pleasure to have you on the show.
Thank you, Siddhanta.
Tell me, as a student and as a teacher of physics, have you ever heard of physics on television before? Right, so many questions, so many points of view on electromagnetism, Professor, but was there a lot of truth in all they said? Thank you, Professor. Pretty good progress, if I may say so myself, in these opening first few minutes on Physics Fix, but so much more on electromagnetism to follow after this break. Before we break, though, a quick question for all our students. Welcome back to Physics Fix. Funda right, to career bright. Now that we're all in the groove, let's move on to the other theories of electromagnetism. We promise to clear all your misunderstandings, we promise to strengthen your understanding of the subject, but what we promise most is to make this show and make physics fun for you. Professor, what is your most fun aspect of electromagnetism? Beautifully put, Professor. It's almost like a story falling into place all of a sudden. If you're wondering what's coming up next on our story of Physics Fix, you shall know soon. But before that, a quick recap of what went by. It's time for some fun on Physics Fix. All this while, you've been sitting back and listening to the professor go on about electromagnetism. It's time you did something yourself. And you have an electromagnetic product with you right now. It's an amazing invention by mankind. It's called the mobile phone. It's time you sat up, started using it, and started answering questions on everything you've learned on this show. Grab your mobile phones and SMS your correct answer to these questions to 8818. Right, so if your correct answers to questions 1 through 5 are A, B, C, D, and then A, all you have to do is SMS it in that order, A, B, C, D, A, to 8818. Remember, this is only for the early birds. Only they will win fantastic prizes. And here are the questions for you. We'll be right back with all the correct answers after this short break, so don't go anywhere. Welcome back to Physics Fix, that one show that's going to help you crack your examinations. Remember our mantra, Funda right, to career bright. Now, this is that most crucial segment of the show where we are going to discuss the most frequently asked questions in your examinations. But before that, Professor, could you quickly go over all the questions we asked and the particular answers? You know, Professor, with all this talk of questions and answers, I cannot help but remember back in the day when I was sitting in exam halls, whatever I studied just was never asked in that paper. This is our next section. We call it Exam Fever. Professor, thank you. I cannot thank you enough. I think you've done much more than all those long hours of studying that all the students do out there. And, you know, thank you very much for everything you've taught us on electromagnetism. Well, from Oersted's experiment to Biot-Savart's law to solving the tricky problems of your question papers, we hope we've answered all your queries, all your questions by our magnetic professor in this episode of Physics Fix. For further enlightenment on any aspect of physics, remember, you know where to be. Keep watching Physics Fix. Funda right, to career bright. For more objective questions, you can SMS physics to 8818. And for more detailed questions, tips and analysis, log on to our website, which is www.greycells.com. We meet every Monday, same time, only on Grey Cells. Till next time, goodbye. Good luck, and remember, hard work never fails. Happy studying.